Hey guys and gals, welcome back to Bob's Retro Electronics Workshop. It has been months, I know. I've been busy, I've been building a new barn, I've been doing all this stuff all last summer and fall. So it's February now, I'm gonna get back into making some videos here. Remember this fiasco last time trying to align this 1541. It does have an Alps drive in it though. So it does work partially. It needs an alignment badly. But I picked up a 1571 and we're going to go through some tests with that. I got the chart for my Versa cart here so I can do different tests. I've got a Commodore 128 on the way. I got myself an Epix Fast Load. I have the Final Cartridge 3 Plus, different fun cartridges we can test and run. So stick with me and we'll be back with some more fun stuff to do. I've got some discs here, but I've got some new ones on the way. This is the Commodore 1541 test disc that I ordered, and it read on that drive. It doesn't read on this drive anymore. I actually did load a program from this drive earlier, so I know the heads do work, but now it's making an awful howling and squeaking noise. So I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to clean it, lubricate it, clean the heads. I think I'm going to use Windex on the heads because Adrian found that works best on cleaning the drive heads. What's nice about this, well, it will work with the 128 that I got coming too. Alright, we'll check back with you in a little bit here. I got to clean this horrific mess up. I've got stuff I brought back from the lake, my filters. Alright, we'll be back. Well, there you go. We got our disk drive laid out upside down on a old towel. It's not as fancy as Adrian's so-called 70s towel. These guys come apart pretty easy. This one corner seemed kind of loose. I'm wondering if the hole is stripped or the tower, the turret that it screws into is broken or something. I'm using a number 1 screwdriver, or Phillips, the smaller tip. Alright, so let's turn this over and all the screws should fall out, and there comes the top. It's just what we wanted. Maybe it was just not screwed in tight. Alright. So there's our little head, our little drive, I mean. And this guy just clicks in, so I'm gonna see if I can. Oh yeah, these guys always get stuck too. Maybe I'm not going to take the front off. I don't think I need to. I'm just checking it over. See, this has a switching power supply in it, which won't bake the units like the old analog ones. How an analog power supply works is you put a transformer in there, it creates an unregulated voltage that's a lot higher than what you need. And then you run that voltage through a voltage regulator, which is nothing but a transistor. And all that voltage that goes, say, from 20 volts down to 12, if you draw 1 amp, that's 8 volts across the transistor at 1 amp, which will create 8 watts of heat. Well, you go down to 5 volts, which is where this draws even more power, off the same unregulated, which is 15 times an amp, then you got 15 watts. So you had, over 20 watts, say, of dissipation of just heat. Now, a switcher does not do that. It regulates at high frequency and only pumps out as much power as it needs to maintain that higher voltage. So there's the two heads. Now this is the upper head. And I can't really see down in there very well because my lighting isn't that great. It looks pretty cruddy though. I am going to get some swabs. I have some VCR head cleaners. I'm going to use some Windex because that seems to work best. So I got to laugh back to you. This is my package of video head cleaners, swabs with like suede almost on them. You think they've been around a while? Just a little while. Let's see what your view looks like. Alright, well that's not too bad. My tripod's out in my barn. I have another channel called Bob's Barn Workshop. And I'm building an addition. And that's why I have been... It says on. Well, this stuff won't pump. You can see it starting up the barrel and then it falls back. So I've got way more on here than I need, so I'm going to dab it off on this old towel. Oh yeah, I could see some black streaks on there, and this seems to be exposing it nicely. And I can do the upper side just like that. I can't even see it. Now this is a double-sided head, or drive. So it's got heads on both sides of the disc. I'm going to give them a good scrubbing. Alright. And now, to get rid of the Windex, I'm going to go in there with a little IPA. And a regular swab. I can't get in there any other way. As I said, I probably will never use. Now, I want to use this. I've got some silicone spray to lubricate the head tracks. So, oh, yeah, I think I got enough. And I'm just going to rub it on all those rails that I can see as good as I can. I don't know why this stuff foams. That's kind of nasty. These don't really look that dirty. Is that moving any easier? I don't know. Something here was squealing too, so I'm going to put a little bit of this silicone in these areas. And I guess what I'm doing right now is good enough. So I'm going to move the top. I'm going to swing the old Commodore over here. Here is the serial cable. Let me get around in the back here. Serial cables are serial cables, so it don't matter. Got AC power. We're going to turn him off for now. Alright, so there's our setup. Now I know this Commodore disk should be good, because I've used it before. She just ran. It was very quiet. And it ran again. Okay. I don't want the Versa cart in there. And I'm taking the fast load out too. So there's our Commodore 64 screen. It says ready. I'm going to put the test disk in for the 1541. And let's try loading the directory first. Enter. It's quiet. File not found error. So the head is way at the center of the disk, I think. I think that's weird, isn't it? Let's try the load asterisk just for the hell of it. Oh, the head moves now. But same thing, came up with a file not found error. Now it worked on another disk that I tried to load. We're going to try that again. Watch the head. It's loading. And we list. But nothing. Came up with this mumbo jumbo. I don't know what that is. Sorry, it doesn't show up very well on the camera. The contrast is not very good. I've got it as bright as it goes. Boy, that thing is quiet though. Doesn't make a lot of buzz buzz click click or none of that. Nothing touches the top of the head. I'm not getting an error blink. As I said, it read once, so I know the thing sort of works. And I just thought maybe it got dirty. Let me look for the disk. Here we go. This thing called flank speed. I believe this disk loaded. Try it again. Loading. Now it says ready. Oh look, see, now it did get something off the disc. So the heads are good. There's a possibility I could have ruined that 1541 test disc trying to do that other. It's got a lot of wear on it. I can see a lot of streaks on the read area. See, they read from the bottom of the head, or from the bottom of the disc. I don't know what this is, starting at hex address and all that stuff, but it's a program, and it loaded. Okay, now that we got a disc that it can read, let's try the Versa cart. And we'll just check an alignment test. We'll do an alignment test. Now there may or may not be anything else written on this disc. I hear that squeaking. See, now we're getting 100% on these. So I think this disk drive is fine. I think we just got to have good disks. I'm just wondering if this program doesn't use all the tracks, so that's why it's getting no reads on these tracks. I don't know. But how can it read 100, 100, 100 and then almost 0? And then look at the error between tracks. Okay, press any key, press F1 to exit. Let's try, I don't want to do a format. Speed check, how about a speed check? Let's see. Or return, sorry. Oh, the error is like nothing, so that's perfect. Validate disk. Oh, I can't do that. Directory. Let's hit the D. Not reading anything. Maybe there's no, being a machine code program, there's probably no directory. I don't know what that squealing is. Now I believe these are direct drive units, so there's no belts to worry about. Are these doing track errors? As I said, these discs are of unknown origin. I just bought a batch of them off from eBay, this pile of discs. So whether they're good or not, I don't know. The only one I bought separately was the Commodore test disc. Well, let's see what it's going to say at the end of this. Bed sector 611. Whatever that means. Sector view. Let's try that. I don't know what that means, so F1 exit. I'm not getting anything out of this that I can see. Well, it looks like it's hung up. Oh, that's, wait a minute. Okay, it didn't read. I don't know what that means. I can't get out of this. This program seems to be a machine code program. Well, there's another problem with it. Oh, sure. I'm going to keep that guy out though, because I know that he has something on it. It's kind of a... Well, that didn't do any good. Now see, this disc is nice and quiet. So I'm just wondering if it's actually the... I'll pull the 1541 test out. And I'm going to try the Easy Flash, or not the Easy Flash. Where did I leave him? The Flash Load. There she is. Got that for 15 bucks shipped. I didn't think that was too bad. Just a classic cartridge that I don't have. And to load the first program, you just hit the Commodore and the run stop together. Okay. And if you just hit this, can't find anything. It didn't say error though. One of these discs had some programs, and I was actually playing Commando. That sure is handy to have. Yeah, you can tell when the head goes back and forth that it ain't finding nothing. I'm just searching these discs now, trying to see if I can find anything. I'm not sure when I get an error blink, do I have to shut the drive off every time? See if there's anything on the back side. There isn't, because you notice this isn't notched. So that's a single side. What am I doing? Oh, there it is. I'm looking for the file covers, the disc covers. Alright, well, I'm going to keep going until I find something. Well, hello guys and gals. We're back here with the 1571 drive. And, you know, we were having a little trouble getting it to load. So today I was messing with it again. I've been on vacation for a week in Alabama on the Gulf Shore. So I just got back last night, 8 o'clock. So here it is again, Saturday. And I was messing with this drive. And all I did is I cleaned the heads really well. I used one of these suede, like, video VCR cleaners, and actually worked it right in from the side like this. Pushed the drive head all the way back, put alcohol on it, and it cleans the upper head too, so the 1571 function should be okay. And now I can load stuff. Like I can do, now it doesn't work perfectly. I got the easy flash in there just so it works a little easier. Or the fast load, I mean. Put this guy down now. This is the 1541 test disc. Look for the directory. And look at that. Now, if I want to do, I don't know, C64 wedge, view BAM, check disk. Random file. Anyway, it reads the disk just fine. So if I go and I turn this off, take the Epix fast load out, and I put again my VersaCart 1541 program should come up, and we check an alignment. Now, it doesn't necessarily work with this disc very well. But look at that. 100. 100, 100, 100. We don't care about the middle tracks. Everybody says just forget it if you get all 100% on your other tracks. So it might be off to one side or something slightly, but I'm getting 100% reliability on the reads. Okay, now it says 0 in the center of the disc. And I just got a 128 in the mail today. I'm going to make another disc. Or, yeah, make another video, I mean, as we see this check. So, okay. That tells me that the head just needed really to be cleaned. I haven't adjusted anything. There is a 1571 alignment program where you test all the sensors and yada yada. So as soon as I can download that, and I'll put it on my Easy Flash or something like that, that's what we use. But check this out. Okay. Take that disc out. One of these discs I had a whole lot of cool programs on. Okay. Turn this off. Pull the card out. Put Easy Flash, or I just got an Easy Flash cartridge, so it's on my mind. Put the fast load back in. And let's run the directory. So that's just a $sign on fast load. It doesn't like that. But if we run the hotkeys for fast load, which is just run stuff in Commodore, it'll load and run the program. Okay, now I have rapid fire going. I kind of like rapid fire. I used to be a competition shooter, you know. So we'll do rapid fire. We'll just hit number 1. Let's see if I can get There we go. Isn't that fun? Alright. So now you just run around shooting guys before they can shoot you. It's a 2D game, of course. And you gotta be careful not to shoot too much and overload your gun. So it only uses left and right. I mean, you can go down. See, if you push down, you kneel. And you got to shoot those things by kneeling. Yeah, it's all right. I've seen worse video games. I don't know what I was supposed to shoot. Unless I just finished it because I hit the end. The next level. Okay, let's see what's going on the next level. Oh, they got me. Oh well. Anyway, the drive is working. It don't read some of the stuff, but some of the discs that I have. But there's no proof that those discs are any good, and that's what I heard from the people that I bought it from. They could be partially erased and everything. So that's it for the 1571 right now. When I get this working, I'll try it and see if I can get my 128 to work with it. I printed out the hot sheet for the Epix fast load offline, which again wasn't any big deal. A couple of commands is all. And oh, I got to show you my favorite game. Back in the day, my favorite game. And I love the music. I have to do this the old-fashioned way because I need to load. Oh, you know what? I need to look at the directory to figure out how to spell this correctly. Yeah, see, it's a weird spelling. So I know I've got to go to load. EXPLOD. Oh, shoot. Missed my. Yeah, quotations. Okay. Dash 3. Check the music out. Of course, with the fast load, it loads in 30 seconds or so instead of 3 minutes. On the final cartridge, I have the final cartridge 3 also, and I think that has a fast loader that's very fast. I just bought the Epix because I saw it online and I knew that it was... The Way of the Exploding Fist 3. That's pretty damn good graphics for what little computer this was. No, I don't have a video capture card. So I'm showing you right from the film. Alright. Watch me kick. Wah, wah. You know know what? I think I got it in the wrong. Put it in the other. Oop, just crashed it. Didn't like that, did it? Oh well. We're done for now. I just wanted to show you that. Show you the music. I guess I'll screw this back together for the time being. It's really easy to open up. And what's nice about these is the power supply is, I mean, you just barely feel a tiny amount of heat coming off because it has a switcher instead of an analog power supply. And analog power supplies just burn up the extra juice that they don't need to the regulators in heat, and a switcher does not. Alright, guys and gals, God bless. We'll see you next time here at Bob's Retro Electronics Workshop. Okay, I got to show you this. I came across this game while I was checking discs. This is called SWAT. Okay, so you basically are the SWAT team. Oh, and the gangster just killed me. Oh, now he's killing me. Punks. Oh, he got me. Okay, I'm dead already. Anyway, that's all there is to that. It's called SWAT. 1986. Alright guys, we'll be back.